You know, you hear a lot of believers today, and they talk about spiritual warfare. And usually it's talked as a thing that Christians are unaware of spiritual warfare, and that's what's setting Christians back today. The idea that there's demonic powers that constrict a believer. And it's because a believer is too unbiblically educated that they can't overcome these demonic powers because there's spiritual warfare and they're chained and restricted. The power that God has wrought in His assembly. I look at verse 21. A little bit less than principalities. Is that what the text says? Far above principalities. You say, preacher, you don't believe in spiritual warfare? No, that's not the case at all. I'm just simply saying, if I might be so direct, that a lot of the stuff that masquerades as spiritual warfare is a direct result of believers being disobedient to the Word of God. They've quit relying on the Spirit of God. And yes, I'm going to tell you, in this age, get somebody to slap you upside down, you'll wiggle like a fish out of a lake. Yes, and that would fix your problem. That's a whole lot easier than putting your nose in the Word of God and studying to give yourself approved unto God, which is your reasonable duty, and doing all the time what you know to be right. The power that God has given you far exceeds all the principalities. Or if we prefer 1 John, greater is He that is in you. No, there's no devil that's going to possess me. Why? Because I'm indwelt by the Spirit of God. Well, what about demonic oppression? But friend, I would just remind you of Ephesians, and I believe it's in the fifth chapter, that I'm to be filled with the Spirit of God. Not to get more of Him, but allow Him to have more of me. Too often the child of God places themselves in the path of destruction and defeat. If it's not the child of God doing it, then we only have two other options. And that is that God's hand is weakened and cannot save, and that is that Satan's power is greater than God's. But the indwelling power of God is far above principalities.